Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Frontier Friday. I am, of course, your host, FC Jötunn, the man, the myth, the slightly still soggy community developer for Fenestrations in the Frontier team. And I'm joined here.
But it's not raining.
Not well. There's still some sog in there, though.
Oh, I see.
You're about to say something, FC Goodfella.
Yeah, can you go back to the main screen thing?
The main screen as in like the wide shot?
The title.
The title, okay. But you can't hear anything on the title.
Oh.
I mean, I can flash it real quick.
Okay,
they've seen it now.
Okay, again, the bottom right stream.
Oh, yes.
What's
okay,
bottom
yeah.
right? Okay.
So they've seen now the bottom right. Yeah. I'm going to give it to them one more time, just for flavor. Okay.
I'm confused. And there's audio now?
There is audio now, yes.
Okay. So I just want to do a shout out. Like I didn't know you could be funny.
You dumb son of a bitch.
I think
Convict wrote that bit.
He did not. I wrote that bit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Frontier.
Can you hear us now?
They can hear us now. Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Frontier Friday. I'm FCO, and this is FC.
The difficult one.
FC, FC, his name. It's Goodfella and Overload. We're back. Hello.
And just like props, I am mesmerized.
We did miss. I put it in there, and here's why. I want to be very clear. Here's why. We put it in there because last week we did not do a stream for patch notes.
Yes.
For a couple different reasons. We were delaying some things. The patch had gotten scaled down. Removing some stuff around. Everybody was gone except for me and him.
Yes.
So we didn't do that. We did a different kind of thing. I know. So we did not do the 6-7 stream. However, because I know, yes. There you go. You got it in. Next week's going to be a really nice one. And we'll have fun with that one too. Hello.
Hats versus no hats.
Hats versus no hats.
Yeah, team hat.
Yeah, I know. It's because they are ashamed at the top of their heads.
No.
Oh, okay.
So do you know a story?
They both have hair.
Speaking of hair.
He just cuts his off.
That's true.
So there is this promise I've made to myself and to my partner. When Frontier launches, like the official 1.0 launch.
Okay.
Shaving.
No.
Smart.
I am gonna launch a mullet.
A mullet?
Yes.
No, wait a second.
Business in the front.
I want to stop for a second and ask you. Does that mean you're going to start growing the mullet when we launch, or you're going to have it ready for launch?
Probably ready for launch. I'll need to
So
see.
then what this is...
So people will be watching his hair. They're going to be watching the hair.
You guys need to watch the hair. As it starts to creep forward and down in the back, you'll know it's almost time.
Yeah, and then what I want to do as well.
Okay.
I've had this dream for a long time.
Okay,
right?
I love this.
And
dream of a mullet. Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
I either one of them. I don't know the English terminology, like when you do it, bleach it, or like when it goes white.
Frosted tips.
Yeah, just completely bleach it.
You were like
either the mustache or the hair.
It's gonna go bleach blonde,
and it will look.
So this will make the next FC Goodfella costume a lot more difficult to
pull
off.
He is the least secret American I've ever met.
No, it's like blatant.
It's just on the sleeve.
But he's like the 1970s American.
Yeah,
you know.
I was born in the wrong country in the wrong time.
If you could have a pickup truck where the shifter is like this long.
I had that shifter. He would have loved that truck. My brother still has that truck.
But I would
Luke,
rather.
If you're watching, he wants to see.
I would rather position myself as a man of culture.
Oh, of course.
So
yes, you're international.
I love cold Coors Light with the blue frosted mountains as much as I love a double espresso.
All right, so here's the problem with that is that I actually do like Coors Light, but not like as an intellectual drink. It's a
no one in the what human out there
contrary to many people.
Yeah. Who out there is like, yes, the drink of intellectuals. Coors Light.
I'm drinking Coors Light if I'm outside. I have to be outside. I'm not drinking that shit indoors. Outside. Around pyrotechnics, perhaps, or a sporting event.
Okay.
With the Blue Mountains.
With the Blue Mountains, because the Blue Mountains that shows it's cold. That's how it works.
I have no more comments on this.
That's technology.
I apologize to everyone for this stream. That's all I'm saying.
Welcome back to Frontier Friday.
Yeah, no shit. JD says I should grow a mullet as well. He actually said grow a mullet as well. Wonderful.
I think that you should shave just in this gap.
I have thought of
gigantic,
just huge chops.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. If we launch, I'll do it.
Okay.
If we launch, I'll do it. Oh, I said not if.
Yeah.
When we launch,
exactly.
I'll do it. Just a straight shot down the middle. the world's largest, most obnoxious mutton chops you've ever seen in your life.
You will have that, and I will have my fucking
Your bleached blonde mullet. God.
I will have a Coors Light.
I did the handlebar mustache last year.
I do remember this. That was
Looked great doing it. Looked great doing it. As all who
God.
pull off a mustache do.
All right, I think we've given them.
We've given them.
We've given them the opportunity to get into the room.
Yeah. You know, people are now going to be like just doing like mullet checks on you every time you're on stream.
Just Mulletwatch 2026.
Oh yeah, Lacal. Yeah, Lacal, get the website running.
Get it going.
Frontier
Just get the
Mulletwatch.
measurement out there every time. Okay. All right. Listen, we are actually going to talk about. So you had your espresso.
Yes.
Feeling pretty good.
Yes.
It is a beautiful Friday. Sun is shining.
Wind's blowing.
Wind's blowing. Incredible cloudless day. Unlike, unfortunately, the once in a lifetime eclipse that passed over Reykjavik on Wednesday, which we did not get to experience.
Well, we did. The clouds got dark for a bit.
They did get dark for a little bit.
Yes.
It was actually very cool.
It was cool.
It was. There were almost 1,000 people on the shoreline.
Yeah.
That I could see.
Just watching the dark clouds.
I don't know how much they paid to be there, but they were all there.
I paid nothing. I just walked outside.
Yeah. So here's what's funny about it. Down the street from there's that park down the street from my house.
Yeah.
Like away from, if you're going like away from Hogwarts, there's that. Yeah. So I walk out on my balcony. There are a ton of people at this park over here. The sky gets dark. It's dark for a while. It gets kind of quiet. It's very eerie. Sun comes back on. People start applauding.
That's what I was going to say. That
like,
whole row of people.
It was like they had just landed an airplane. Yeah. It was like, oh my God.
People have been doing that literally for like 5,000 years. Like, thank God.
The sun's back. Thank you so much.
So that's probably one of the oldest traditions.
I wonder if they think about doing it in the morning. They're like, oh, the sun's back up. We're good.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true. We are complaining about the fact that we got the best view of
that is true. That is true. Shout out to the sun for...
Technically speaking,
we didn't see it at all.
Yeah, but also like there are locations in Iceland that were better than the ones we.
That's
had.
true.
Yeah,
probably any kind
of
of
helicopter, for example.
Yeah.
Any kind of elevation.
Westfjords.
All right.
Should
we talk about the game that we made?
Focus.
Yes, the game we made. It is like I said, it is a lovely day out today.
Yes.
It's a balmy 14 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
I am wearing a jacket. It's a little warm in here, but it's lovely outside, so we're rolling with it.
We should applaud the patch notes.
We are going to applaud the patch notes.
I did learn when I worked in radio. I did learn a trick that because if you're in a studio like this and you clap,
it's just going to blow.
No, it sounds fine, but it sounds like there's not many people there. So if you want to sound lots of people, you have to like clap twice as fast. So if you go. Like it sounds on the radio that it's like 20 people.
Yeah, love that. Wonderful.
Just air hornet.
Yeah. Okay. So here we're gonna get to the patch notes because we do have patch notes. We do have some lovely patch notes to go through. Fun fact: as of last night, there were 6 lines in these patch notes, and now there are many more. So shout out to the Frontier team for
rallying.
Finally,
writing down.
for writing your stuff down. Love all of you for getting your stuff in. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that I had to absolutely come out there and beat some asses last night. I didn't do it. These guys did it. I was just a facilitator for the ass beating. It's a metaphorical ass beating too. We take it very seriously.
And you were nervous before.
I was very nervous. I was like, because
it was 2 lines.
How am I supposed to do this stream if I have 6 lines of patch notes? It's a mid-cycle update.
And you knew there was more
like this. Like this.
Well, I was gonna say we just do this. We do this for another 30 minutes. We're like, all right,
I can go into like specific details on like my look with the mullet.
No, we don't need to hear. You just pull up like AI generated images. It's like this is what it's gonna look like.
They are here for the patch notes.
They are here for the patch notes. Okay, well, I mean half of them are.
But this is time, right?
Yeah, that's it. We nailed it. Yeah. A bunch of them are probably just here for the drops. Bunch of fucking apes. Anyway,
they're not even on though.
No, that's true. We don't have drops. They log in like I'm just here for the drops. I'm like, brother, I got bad news for you. We don't have drops in this category. Okay, so let's talk about patch notes. So we do have a patch coming this week, next week on Tuesday. This is 0.6.8. This is the mid-cycle update. And I don't have the slide up here from the roadmap update we did a couple weeks ago where we talked about what's coming in the mid-cycle update, but I'm fairly confident we're about to hit everything we said we're going to hit for the mid-cycle update. I think there's like maybe one thing in there that's not there, but everything else
we moved one thing out to the next one.
Right, we did. Yeah. Which is good. So let's talk about the patch notes. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to actually turn us off because there we go. Because there's a lot of stuff in here. So let's start with the top of 6.8. Here's the one, maybe the most interesting, I mean, not the most interesting, But one of the most interesting new parts of 6.8, we're reintroducing the Reiver. Wow, look at that. It's a new creation, a lighter, leaner hull for pilots who seek mobility over utility. You can build it in build mode instead of the normal the ship industry system like we've done in the past. This is how this is going to work right now. Under the new ships tab, you can place the Reiver construction site at your base, feed the materials, and then it will generate a Reiver. You can see the mass differences between the mass of the Reiver and the creation there. It's about 45% lighter, so it gets up faster, and it is more agile as well. Even more agile if you put an attitude adjuster on it, or attitude controller, whatever we call it. Here is, wow, look at that.
That's what it looks like when you interact with it when it's in the build mode. So like you drop it down like a little shipyard, and then you put the resources in, and then it's ready to construct.
Indeed. So you'll build it just like other ships or other structures in space. Right. Yep. Super cool.
And it's just, if you go back a bit.
Yeah, I can go back.
I think it's worth calling out or just simply saying thank you to the founders.
Yep.
Yes.
We started with a single ship in the Cycle 6 release.
Yep.
We have now doubled it.
We are,
Wrong. There's the creation.
Yes.
There's the refuge ship.
Oh my God! Yes,
No.
And there's the Reiver.
Technically, it is the same. Yeah.
But,
Okay.
but the point is valid.
Yeah.
Nerd.
All right.
But
This fucking guy.
and now as we continue to do this, we are ramping up speed on being able to add more ships into the game. And what I really like, if we go back again, is just this, like,
stay
you know,
there.
you are really building, assembling a ship out of different things, and there's pros and cons to how you can fit it, the hard points, the gridful modules, etc. You can easily see how we're taking a step. This is not full step yet in terms of full modularity, which we are taking. Have we had?
We haven't had the long conversation about that one yet, but it's coming soon.
Okay, and the dates for that?
I think we said cycle 7.
Yeah,
We talked about which cycle it was in.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's in the cycle.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's day one, but it's in the cycle.
But then it becomes a fully unlocked thing of like different types of
You can take like
Reivers.
bits off of this one and stuff like that.
Indeed.
So I also shout out Mrrs. So he found an ancient
Yes, he
floating
did.
structure after some hints from the keeper.
Indeed.
Which turned out to be an early prototype Reiver left abandoned. God knows how long, how many generations in space.
Ancient eons.
Ancient. We've been able to take that he found and then modernize it and drop it into the game on Tuesday. So
Shout
thanks,
out to
Morales.
You did it.
Shout out.
Absolutely nailed it. First try.
Couldn't have without you.
Love that.
It does say something about the dedication of people that this was found.
Yeah.
And yes, yeah. I mean, it is a needle in a haystack, and the boy was digging for the needle. We have the layout of it here. You can see. You can. It's it's symmetrical. You understand what one side is over the other, even if we're clipping out over there. The thing that is different about this one compared to the creation.
It's faster.
It's
way faster, more
and
nimble.
fewer slots.
Yeah.
The payment. The downside of this is there are just fewer slots.
It's lower mass.
Yeah, with lower mass. Yeah, of course. It is more agile. You can fit less stuff in it, but it is.
And it has I think maybe it's just the prototype one has 2 hard points.
That's
I need
true.
to double check.
Damon Zell is also right, by the way. Shout out to Numoke, our homie Numoke. What a gamer.
Yes.
Who actually found the data packet.
The star
Yes.
map was hidden in the audio of an ancient fragment.
Unhinged, by the way. I'm a simple man. I look at a puzzle like that and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait for somebody else to figure this one out.
I'm
And
glad
sure
you
enough,
admit that you're a simple man.
I'm a
I
simple man.
thought you were intellectual drinking Coors Light. Wasn't that the
Shut the
statement?
fuck up.
Previous?
I don't need your. All right, listen.
I think when we were doing in EVE Online, when we were doing the Triglavian gates and it had like a whole puzzle thing around it,
Yeah.
I remember looking at the solution in internal documentation I mean, like, I still don't understand
Yeah,
this. And
it's-
I was like, no one's going to figure this out. And they figured it out
And they
within
figured it
a
out.
day. I was
It's
like,
unhinged.
Never ever underestimate the players.
Shout out, Morales brings up a good point too. Shout out to everybody who's involved in it. This is a team effort.
Yep.
A lot of people were doing the thing. Super sick. Love that for us.
Too wholesome, the chat. It's
Yeah,
like
I know,
everybody
it's-
giving high fives.
fuck all you guys.
I wish I would have fucking found it, bitches.
So we've also changed how ship boarding now works. Currently, previously in the cycle, you've only been able to manage one ship. Now you can swap ships out in a berth. Your refuge berth has a couple new options. You can dock if you have an empty refuge. You can undock if you have a ship in a refuge. You can board a ship inside of a thing if you are actually in a ship outside of it. You can swap and board ships, and then you can also launch ships out into space if you want to. Did I just F-bomb chat? Absolutely, I did. Big radio.
That was me.
Yeah, you got to fucking get used to that, my friend. So we've changed the way that the refuge works slightly, and none of this is, I think, too disruptive.
But be aware that you're going to leave a unprotected
Yes, you'll just leave it. Yeah,
ship in
unless you
space.
put it in another refuge.
right.
You are just leaving it out in space.
Nilbaman says this isn't a PG stream. He's wrong. This is a PG stream. Pretty good.
It's pretty. You're absolutely. It is PG stream. Pretty great. Since last HR meeting,
Pretty
zero.
good fella.
We've established, JD. We've established a barricade between us and HR.
They're not allowed back here.
When they approach the barricade, we just we throw cans of Coors Light at them. We don't actually do that. To be very clear, we don't do that.
We use bottles.
With the bottles, you can't see the mount. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, so you just read here. You understand a little bit more about how this thing works. It's like I said. The reason we're doing this obviously is because previously, you might not. It really didn't make sense to have more than one kind of ship because your ship was just the one ship you use for everything.
Yep.
But now you're going to have many different kinds of ships. And in the future, you'll have many, many different kinds of ships, likely. So we're changing up the way this works a bit. Okay.
Nice PowerPoint work there.
Cool. I forgot about that one. All right, let's do this next one here. We have a new deployable. This is the Sentry turret. This is a launch bay payload that deploys as a stationary defensive turret. You fit it in a bay, you load one in, and you eject it into space beneath your ship. You can see some of the stats for it. Basically, the way this thing works is that it arms after you launch it, and it does not fire first, but it will fire on anything that attacks any of your stuff nearby. And that includes your ships, your refuges, obviously, your structures. Only the person who deploys it can scoop it up for right now.
Yep.
And if you leave it alone long enough, it'll eventually decay and is gone.
I think to add some color commentary.
Yeah, go ahead,
here.
please.
First of all, this is obviously a step towards the thing that
Fitted
was
turrets.
fitting turrets. So
Yep.
and just defense for your base. It's for those who have been with us for quite some time, you will know that there was a point in time in the frontier that it was too safe.
Yeah.
There was just too much people turtling in their parts of space. And in order to take a step towards that, we took an extreme step
Sure.
in the other direction to define what defenses are in the frontier that is grounded in science and part of the frontier survival experience. And obviously that has been painful to some players, just to recognize that. This is now a step towards defenses for your base. It is what we are still missing ourselves, and what we look forward to getting into the game as soon as possible is more logic around the turret for builders, for players to configure more logic around how to.
So the controllers are in place so that you can decide what conditions you want it firing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. I think it's sick. Now, again, to be very clear, this is a temporary deployable. If you leave it in space for too long, it'll eventually decay and fall apart, and it'll just disappear.
Yeah.
So you do have to pick it up if you want to pick it up. Maybe a good idea to pick it up in the morning or whenever you log back in. You go about your business, and then when you go to log off, you can drop them back off in space. A good way to do that. Super cool, by the way. Next up, we have... Oh, okay.
Black
Was it you trolling
We have...
him?
Okay.
there.
I see.
no, you're not done it
No,
one.
come on.
I did it one word at
That's-
a time.
Okay, so Desync. Fuck me.
God.
Time does not
Did
pass.
you do this on purpose?
No, I thought it was just okay. It's just supposed to be the one.
Wait. You did not do this on purpose?
No, it's supposed to be the one little hop. Okay, listen, we're just gonna we're gonna skip ahead here. come on. Go
You
faster.
could have claimed that.
I could have. I
That
should
would have
have.
been great.
Yeah, it's
Here
like,
we
where?
go. Here we go. So we've changed the way that there's a new environmental effect in the game is what we're getting at here. It's called Desync. Okay? Some places in the universe, time works differently than other places. And if you're in one of those places and you're between two areas where time is moving at different speeds, then your shell is going to be affected because your shell is effectively being stretched temporally. So temporal drift builds on your ship near black holes at the center of the galaxy, and it also builds around active rifts. It also will spin, or it will build up when you're in the warp tunnel and when you're jumping or activating gates, because all those places are places where gravity is acting funny and time is acting wonky as a result.
Relativity, baby.
Correct. So it is kind of interstellar time dilation, Big Radio. A little bit of that, but this is
Which is just based on reality.
which is just based on reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Nolan.
Yeah. He did not invent this.
He actually came to us asking about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the
Here we
game
go.
run sooner for people closer to a black hole? So,
Correct.
yeah.
So we are now introducing, though, in order to combat this desync, some phase reagents. This is a consumable you can use to help act or to help deal with the active relativistic effects against your shell. We're also introducing new. I'm going to remove this. Raiments. A raiment is a vestment type that your shell wears to help against survival pressures of any kind. You have the thermal shroud, which is just the thing that your shell puts on to help it resist burning effects. You have the psyche veil, which helps resist against fertilization. And now you have the phase cerament, which helps you resist relativistic effects. You can only wear one at a time. And when you put it on, it's permanent until you take it off. And when you take it off, it gets destroyed. So you can swap them out, but or delete them, but you can't unfit them and keep them. Removing one replaces it.
This takes us towards like specialized shells. Like, for example, you're going to want to have a psych veil on the one that you take to do rift
Correct.
harvesting because you're not going to hang around there too long unprotected from the temporal strain.
Yep.
Where if you like build your base pretty close to the sun and you sit with the thermal shroud to use the sun as a bit of extra protection against hostile raiders and so on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Aki, who said, "Can't believe everybody keeps plagiarizing physics." Honestly, real. That's so true.
Turns out there's this entire Bible of game design that we just forgot about.
We did. We
We're
just
like, hey.
we were like, man.
Let's tap into that.
Wait until
Invented by Isaac Newton. What a
wait
man.
until they learn about the chemistry and physics.
Oh
involved.
my
That's
God!
just
No, don't get me started.
insane.
So yep, you can see there on the right, it's a little bit small. I could probably make that one bigger, but I didn't. A psyche veil being fit in the raiment slot.
Yeah, maybe not to mess with, to make people confused with next week's release, but some pretty cool work in progress on showing black holes in the skybox. As
Yeah.
well.
So
Do we have it?
we don't
It's not
because
released.
well,
No,
okay.
but we were talking
Hold
about
on.
whether we could show it on the stream, and I
So
think
this
we
was
decided to show it.
discussed. No, this is discussed. Where that's probably not looking. We're probably not looking at that until cycle 7.
Okay.
We do have an image,
Yeah.
but it's not ready yet.
Yeah,
Right.
but basically to explain to people, all of this is a part of the space-time continuum, all of that.
Indeed.
We want to be able to show people, as you look into
Been there,
the
buddy.
skybox where you are, that you can orient around the galaxy.
Yep.
One of the things we're
Yes,
adding
Tim.
there is the black holes. So
Yep,
you can
and-
see
and not
where you
just-
are relative to...
Obviously, there are 3 supermassive black holes in the center of the galaxy, but there are also other kinds of black holes in
There are,
space.
yes.
Larger ones, smaller ones, not
Yeah.
larger than the supermassives, but stellar
Larger than
mass
stellar
black
mass,
holes.
yeah.
Right.
Right.
Black holes that are the size of this coffee cup, but have an event horizon the size of the sun. You understand how this works. So super sick. Looking forward to some of that. And I mean, obviously, the black holes are kind of. I was talking to FC French guy, art producer. Wee.
Yeah.
I don't
I hope
know.
he's watching. I'm not going to help you here.
I don't know it.
I know. I do know this. Hang on.
I know his actual name, but I don't know his
he's,
FC name. No, that's
FC
not it.
Francais.
Sorry, Proto.
No, it's fucking
Let's continue.
omelette du fromage. Fuck.
Anyways,
I was talking to him.
production. You were talking to production.
Talking to
yes.
production. I was talking to production, and he was like, "Yeah, this is we want to do different things and be able to show off black holes of different sizes.
Yes.
And I said it is important to us that, we've effectively built a game in a universe where the mountains are the most important part of the game, but we have not actually put any mountains in the game. So these are the mountains.
Yep.
So there you go. I'm so sorry, by the way, to France
Butchering.
just as a whole, and my lovely colleague who's the dev name.
Culturally,
I
you have
forgot.
attacked him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Okay, moving right along. Okay, we have to change a little bit to the fitting window. Hovering over a module in your ship or in the inventory will pop up a panel with information on that module, including a fitting delta. You can see it here. It shows the information here. And we move the contextual key guides to the cursor rather than below the ship. This is a pretty simple thing. Think you guys will like it. We want your feedback on it. See what you think.
And worth calling out, not in this release, but very soon we're working on improvement. Like we know the experience of interacting with the fitting can be improved. They've been cooking on some pretty cool stuff to make it more intuitive, nicer. Especially important. Like one thing is the founders who are just used to a lot of different stuff. The other thing is impression for new players as they play the game.
Yep, we want to be more approachable, or not simpler, obviously, but more
intuitive.
Make the
and layered.
The ease of access.
Yeah.
Better the ease of access. Here we go. We also changed the context menu interactions. This one is actually kind of cool. The things that used to be buried in the right-click menu will now live in the interface that you open with F. So you'll just press F on something and then have some options. Yes. These right now, Stargates have gotten one that opens the jump interface. Assemblies have the publish location and dismantle assembly buttons are now in that interaction window. And for assemblies that are under construction, you can now set the name of the assembly while it's under construction in that construction interface. So again, this is all part of, we are continuing to try and update and flesh out the UI and not just make it, trying to bring it up to what we want the frontier standard to be, but also to make it more accessible for people who are playing with different kind of controllers.
Yes,
100%.
Mouse and keyboard is obviously
this is specifically towards this to make the moment you can still fly around with the Xbox controllers and things right now, but the
moment you try and do anything else,
you still are. It's kind of like I don't know. It feels like if you've ever played GTA 5 online.
Yeah,
I don't know. I always used to play with mouse and keyboard, but then when you drive, you would then pick up the controller and play it like that. And that was always annoying.
Yes.
Yep.
So we're trying to make it so that you don't have to do that.
Yep.
But it's that's really complicated.
Yeah, and optimizing over time for gamepad will make the UX for the PC better.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Good for forcing function.
Yeah. Well, so we're continuing to, like I said, we're continuing to work on this, try to make it more accessible for more different kinds of people and more different kinds of controllers. So more different kinds of people can play the game. We've also, by the way, updated the inventory UI. And I'm going to show you guys some pictures. I don't want you to panic because I want you to try it before you freak out. Because we have changed the We have changed the inventory UI to bring it up to just make it different.
Yes.
It is a full screen version, like a lot of the other windows are. At least currently, we want you guys to see how this feels before you make a rash judgment. So don't panic.
Yeah, but there's no it needs massaging. It is a step towards more accessibility, especially for people who are not used to our game. Of course, we will need to continue to improve it, and it's step also for gamepad support, etc.
We like I said, we're trying to change the way that the inventory flow works as a whole. And the inventory and industry interactions.
This is just a step.
This is just a step.
And it's an interim step. So
Yes.
this is going to change again. So don't get, even if you love this, sorry, this is going to change. But this is a step.
Yeah, this is to let some underlying stuff happen that we needed to do this. So,
Indeed.
I'm panicking already, but it's fine.
Yeah, no, the panic is mostly because I know that people are going to, how do you call this? Rush to judgments very early. So,
I mean, as a player of games myself,
Indeed.
I can speak with authority and tell you that gamers both crave and hate change in equal measures.
I know.
And the internal conflict when someone changes something
I know.
is something that every gamer struggles with.
But I'm gonna just go out I'm gonna go out ahead of where we are.
Okay.
And say that inventory as an idea is going to dramatically change. And the idea that inventory has mass, volume, persistence, consistency, properties, means that we need to make changes to the interface.
Yeah. Akazone asks, how many ticks at Frontier right now? What do we average?
It's variable.
Yeah, I think we can go as high as like 40, right?
No, we've had like well over 80.
Yeah. I think it averages
variable.
around, I feel like 10 for most systems for load.
I'd have to check. The last time I checked, it was a completely different system.
Yeah, it's high. It's high.
More than one.
More than one. Now, you know what? I'm glad you pointed that out. More than one. Okay, yep. So we're gonna try this one out. See what you think about it. Maybe you like it, maybe you won't.
Yeah, as Oki says, the tick system is more of a vibes-based system these days. So.
Yeah, it's like jazz. It's all about the ticks you don't get. You know what I mean? Okay, so we are also looking at some defect fixes. Nothing too exciting in here. Just a couple of things that I'm sure Damon will want to talk about on his stream. That's why I include these here, if we're being honest. Just some nice things in here to get it done. You know what I mean? We also have one known issue in the patch notes right now. Now, again, these patch notes aren't finalized. They won't be finalized until Tuesday. So people will still be putting stuff in, I'm sure, over the weekend. But this is where they are right now. Okay, moving to the
one maybe worth mentioning here is which says fixed a crash that could sometimes happen by rifts. This also may close an issue. This is a very difficult one to track down. This is why we're saying sometimes here. This may resolve this, and also the issue where if you scanned a busy site, it could cause crashes as well. We think it's the same source. It's very hard to tell, but we can see the occurrences, so we'll be monitoring to see if they drop. Yep.
Yeah, we're going to continue to look at this because, I mean, hell, even I had some issues with this. I think had a crash during the stream last week for the same reason. And we, like I said...
We know we've fixed an issue. We don't know how many other issues were hiding behind that one.
Right.
So.
And a lot of times these things are kind of hard to...
needle down.
Well, and kind of hard to recreate outside of the production server because the production server obviously is under more stress than the test server or any of the local builds are. So... that's why we're doing this. I mean, among other reasons. So, okay. Let me see here. We also want to talk very quickly before we go about the winners of our not dev hunt. We did that one 2 weeks ago. The Dermicid hunt we ran last week. So, if you don't know, last week we ran an event where we sent players out into the galaxy and said, hey, kill some Dermicids. There are too many of them. You got to kill them.
I just realized these are correct again, finally, as of Tuesday.
I know. They are. Yeah, I was going to say, we're back in business. The players, we thought that maybe if we were lucky, we'd get them to kill 20. So we set a goal to kill 20 Dermicids. Well, they killed way more than that. I think they killed like 113, which I actually don't know if that number is final. That was the number that I saw when I checked. It's probably higher than that. Now, granted, one of those was mine. So... that one doesn't count, but the rest of them definitely counted. There were people trying to mate Dermicids, by the way, which was very weird. I mean, cool, but...
I mean, the Mycena can be basically babied until they've been fed enough, and they will turn into a chrysalid, and eventually that will hatch into Dermicids. So people have been like... I saw a great series of posts by someone who was doing it, and then it appeared in his base, and he's like, oh my god.
Yeah. Feral husbandry, very real. Appreciate you guys out there getting the Mycena to grow. Yeah, certainly grow. But we did have a bunch of players who did some kill a lot of these bad boys. These are some real bastards, these Dermicids. They went out there and killed them anyway. So our most final blows, we had an 8-way tie for first, which is crazy. But shout out to all these guys: Morales, Haveroth, Curzon, Imp 77, Kajiba, Sinisi, Serpent, and Social Assassin. All had 10 final blows on Dermicids, which is nuts. And then we had the people who were the most involved in the most kills. The number one was Imp 77, who got 43, which is crazy. Morales with 41 and Kajiba with 40. And then we had the top tribes. I'll remove the PIP here. Rift Riders had 31, was involved in the most Rift kills, or I think had the most final blows for Rift kills.
You mean Dermis?
Dermicids, not Rift kills. Jesus Christ, it's a very different thing.
Yeah. So they no, you should be killing it.
Also in the top were Tempest GG out Rhythmic Warfare and the Agency. So shout out to all of those guys.
So are Tribe Reapers dead? Are they past
yeah,
it?
many people are saying, I'll tell
gone?
you, many people are saying Tribe Reapers washed. In fact, I'll tell you right now, when I was younger, my father would tell me, listen, hey, the car outside, and you'll clean it up. And so I would go out there and I'd take my soap can and I'd get up there and I'd be wiping on the sides and clean the windows and soaking it and doing the whole thing. And when I would come back in, I'd look at my dad in the eye and I'd say, I'd say Tribe Reapers. And he'd go, I understand. Because
he knew it was washed.
He knew it was washed.
Yeah.
So FC Goodfella has not heard that one before.
That's such an old school one.
It's super old, but I appreciate you. Appreciate your enthusiasm. Yeah,
only number 2 today. It's
I know we're on a roll, buddy. We're on a roll.
I think FC Convict wrote that one, right?
Nope, he sure did not. That was also me. All right. So that's like I said, that's the patch notes for 6.8. We're going to be looking at 6.9. Nice. Coming up some point in the future. To be very clear,
Week after.
Is it the week after?
Yeah.
Okay. So looking ahead to the next couple of weeks, we are not necessarily going to be doing weekly updates.
No, apart from the first one.
Apart from the first one. We are going to be doing one weekly update.
But we do want to reserve Tuesdays as our ability to do so.
Correct.
So just FYI,
So we may continue to do some updates on Tuesdays.
Yes.
But we are not necessarily going to do updates every Tuesday. We did get an update every week
through the summer,
which is what we wanted to do. Thank God, considering there were like 3 people here some of those days. Yes. We did get it done. Shout out to the team who absolutely grilled themselves over the weekend. And then later on went to Tenerife and grilled themselves there too, which I'm sure was lovely. And it was a ton of work over the summer.
Yep.
Just to get stuff in, not always huge stuff that was huge and moving the needle a bunch, but important stuff. And now we're in the process of really kicking things back into gear. So until next time, check on Tuesday.
Free trial.
Free trial still going.
Who are not aware, you can go play Frontier. Try it out for free.
Yep.
New ship dropping. Next week.
It's gonna be fun. Go check it out. Get ready for the mullet tracker. What needs a hat off track?
Can we get a 360?
Yeah, we'll just get it. I want you to take a quick look here. Right, Mulletwatch 2026. Keep an eye on it.
Somebody model that. 3D model it.
Oh my God!
Apparently spinning on a planter.
No live to feed this week. By the way, our very good friend FCB was at Eve Down Under last week, and then basically turned around and immediately came back. I don't know if you know this, a long way from here in Australia.
It is.
Yeah,
it's a long way.
It's like more than 10 miles.
Yeah, he was in a meeting this morning for the first time all week. He was cooked. So we're going to take the week off to let him recover. And it's a lovely day. Get outside, enjoy the fresh air. Summer is in high.
Prep for the shipbuilding next week.
Yeah, excited for shipbuilding, excited for a lot of things. From all of us here at Finish Creations and the E-Frontier team, I've been FC Jötunn, this has been FC Bowman, that's been FC Goodfella, and that's been FC Overload. Until next time, be good to each other, take care of business.
Awake.
And awake. And remain awake.
Awake.
Eternally.
Eternally. And then, well, I guess we'll just go.
So, bye.
We'll do it.
We'll just, just press the button.
We'll just push the button.
Just push just that one right there.
Yeah, just push.
Fucking push it.
Just touch the button. No.